you are a Gojo fan, then this might just be the worst week of your life. Not only is Gojo getting the most diabolical cooking of a lifetime in the manga, he's also just happened to get sealed in the latest episode of Jujutsukaisen. This has to be a planned attack by Gege Akutami. I've said this before, but this guy despises Gojo an unhealthy amount. Just watch my show on it if you even care, but this is just adding fuel to the fire. I've never witnessed an anime character get cooked by the internet so hard in my life. If you're not a manga reader, I recommend not using the internet for the next couple of months, because Jujutsu Kaisen spoilers are unavoidable. It genuinely feels more unavoidable than Avengers Endgame spoilers. I was just chilling the other day on TikTok and I was getting bombarded with Jujutsu Kaisen spoiler comments on a completely unrelated video. Keep in mind, I'm a professional spoiler avoider, but this is a different level of autistic lack of social awareness from the Jujutsu Kaisen fanbase. Enough about the manga. Gojo beat Hanami in less than a minute, and it took Itadori and Todo 2+ episodes to hold their ground with this guy, but Gojo turned Lil Bro into a fibrous powder. He will never be seen again. And don't let this distract you from the fact that Geto has planned the most articulate jumping in the history of Jujutsu Kaisen, because Jogo and Chozo are already camping in the station waiting for their turn to get bitched on. At least Jogo is self-aware. He was crying his heart out to Geto because he didn't think the gang could survive jumping a nerfed Gojo for 1 minute, which is unnecessary glazing in hindsight. But Chozo acting up is even worse. While Jogo's just running for his life, Chojo's just trying to blend into the crowd. This guy is definitely the type of person to dip after seeing his friend get jumped by a grade 4 sorcerer. Now that the first phase of Geto's eyes and tear plot has come to pass, his second phase is underway, where he has kidnapped 1,000 humans into a subway and gotten Mahito to turn them into cursed spirits. Then he'll unleash them until Gojo's spirit is wavering, now that he's been stalled, and mentally wear him down with this massacre. Some people who you could never mentally wear down are Mahito and Jogo. After Mahito jumps out of the subway happy as can be, Jogo lets him know that Gojo squished Hanami into thin air, and both of them couldn't care less if they tried. You know, I like Mahito a lot. I think the author of Jujutsu Kaisen has a talent for making really great villains, and Mahito is the best I've seen so far. He's been built up since season 1, and just episodes ago we saw him have a firefight against Mekamaru. He just gives off a unique personality and it's refreshing. You just know the showdown between Mahito and Itadori is going to be peak fiction. Back to the matter at hand. Geto's 5-step master plan is going smoothly, but even Gojo can clap back with some brilliant moves of his own, like pulling off a 300 IQ move where he uses his domain expansion for 1/10 of a second, which is short enough to cause no lasting damage to normal humans, but it's enough to give Gojo the chance to massacre all 1,000 of the monsters in exactly 299 seconds. I just gotta know, why 299 seconds? Just say 300 seconds. It's insanely annoying when this shit happens. Just round up the number. 299 just feels so unnatural. It's for this reason that I don't really feel that bad for Gojo. He just needs some time to think about his actions in this box, so it's okay to keep him in there for a while. It's not like not being sealed away would do Gojo any good anyways. He's getting cooked on every single platform imaginable. If we're getting real for a second, this imposter Geto plot twist is a masterpiece idea. After watching the Jujutsu Kaisen movie, it must have bugged you. Why is Geto still in the series if you outbodied him? Maybe he barely survived somehow? But nah, this overpowered sorcerer hijacked Geto's corpse, and it makes so much sense. The clues are in front of us all along. Bro's forehead has been stitched up since he was introduced, but never in the hidden inventory arc on the Jujutsu Kaisen movie. This might be my favorite plot twist in all of anime. This episode was kind of a masterpiece, to be honest. It has a real horror vibe going for it, and it works so well considering this arc is happening in Halloween. The Shibuya incident arc is an S tier arc, even compared to the best that battle shonens have to offer, and this episode is just one of the many reasons why. See you in the next video.